Normal, everyday habits that keep you poor. Losing harder money is a situation no one wishes to experience, yet, it happens to people whether they like it or not. Some sneaky habits are causing it, and I'll discuss them in a moment. 1. The shackles of mounting debt. Let's talk about the dreaded topic of debt and how some people choose to deal with it, by avoiding it altogether. We've all been in that boat. Staring at a towering debt pile and feeling like it's swallowing us whole. It's normal to cringe at the mere thought of tackling it, but wishing it away won't do the trick. You're sending out distress signals when you start dodging phone calls from those debt collectors and chucking unopened bills into the abyss. It's high time to break free from that vicious cycle. Instead of sprinting away from your debt, why not take a deep breath and confront it head on? Listen, I know it's scary and overwhelming, but facing your debt is the first step to regaining control. First, start out by paying your debt now. Those crazy-ass student loans and credit cards and personal loans and car loans. If you can't pay them right now, at least make an effort to have a plan. What's important is that you settle your debts as soon as you can so you can avoid interest, rates and penalties, and then you can utilize that money for your savings and your emergency funds and stuff. So gather your courage, roll up your sleeves, and start making a plan to conquer that debt monster together. It's worth the effort, especially if you've got this next habit. 2. Concentrating all your resources in one place. Typically, a monthly salary for most folks is risky, depending solely on one income source, and sadly, jobs aren't as foolproof as we'd like to believe. So imagine relying solely on your job for money. Suddenly, the cash flow dries faster than a desert oasis. It's a harsh reality, and putting all your financial eggs in one basket can be a recipe for disaster. That's why it's crucial to explore other avenues of income and diversify your money-making methods. It would be best if you didn't get caught off guard when the unexpected strikes. So, instead of riding the precarious roller coaster of one paycheck, think about branching out and finding new ways to bring in money. Don't put all the eggs in the same basket. Diversification is nothing but splitting your capital into small percentages and investing them in different types of investments that we discussed in a few videos before. It is like splitting your capital into small percentages and investing small percentages of amount into low risk category, moderate risk category and high risk category. 3. Getting caught in a financial rat race. You know that feeling you get when your neighbors seem to have it all, and suddenly, your inner spending savvy takes a nosedive. We've all been there, including me. They say it's better to be the worst house on the best street, but when you're surrounded by people who seem to have it all, the temptation to outshine them can be overwhelming. Competition becomes a sneaky devil that messes with your head and convinces you to overspend. Some lucky souls couldn't care less about measuring up to others, but for many people, it's a real struggle. When a friend rolls up in a shiny new car, flaunts a luxurious vacation, or dons flashy jewelry, it can set off a competitive frenzy that leads to poor financial choices. Here's the thing though, success is a tricky thing to gauge from the outside. Remember, appearances can be deceiving. It's what's inside your bank account and your heart that truly matters. Number 4. Navigating the money maze without a guiding star. Many people don't care about knowing vital financial terms. They basically ignore basic financial concepts, including interest rates, credit scores, and investments. With the knowledge of such concepts, it becomes easier to manage your money. In addition, neglecting financial literacy makes you easily manipulated by dishonest financial advisors. Worse, you won't know when you're misled into incurring more debts with your credit cards, missing out on good investment opportunities. People who don't understand the concept of interest rates would fall victim to debt. Furthermore, their lack of knowledge often leads them to misuse credit cards by carrying balances and paying high interest rates, which keeps them trapped in debt. If you want to start improving your finances, then you need to pay attention to crucial financial terms, like the ones discussed in this video. It would help you manage your money better and help build a long-term financial plan, because knowledge is power. Number 5. Falling into shopping quicksand. Many people shop for the sake of it. They can't stay away from the shops even when there is no reason for them to purchase anything. Shopping without planning or considering your purchases can lead to unnecessary expenses and credit card debt. Impulsive shopping makes it difficult for you to save money, which will affect your financial plan. People with this problem often have lots of junk, mostly things that have no value in their homes. I want to talk about building up a financial cushion by resisting impulse buying. I've noticed that one of the biggest factors that influences whether or not people are able to build up a large amount of savings is whether or not they are able to resist impulse buys, so spending money on things in the moment that aren't really a good long-term financial choice. Ultimately, it increases their debts and affects their plan for financial freedom. In addition, it affects your chances of investing. Investments are a crucial factor in boosting your income in the long term and having a sustainable source of passive income. Impulsive shoppers often need to pay more attention to savings, therefore, they can't save for future emergencies, which limits their ability to build wealth and achieve financial independence. Impulsive shopping can become psychological, and one may need therapy to overcome it. However, it is worth trying to overcome because impulsive shopping may be the only thing holding you back from having economic independence. 6. Drifting without a financial compass. The absence of a budget makes it hard to monitor your spending and recognize areas where you can cut back. Budgeting allows you to prioritize your expenses and allocate your funds appropriately to enhance your savings. Also, those without a budget often spend more than they earn. I know that when expenses surpass your income, you will have more debts and no money saved up for emergencies or investments. Ultimately, it means you will be living paycheck to paycheck. Furthermore, budgeting helps you save more money for your financial goals. Budgeting helps you focus on your financial plan. By creating a budget, you can create a plan to meet your financial objectives, such as saving for a down payment on a house or paying off debt. Tracking your expenses against your budget will motivate you to stick to your plan and follow the track to achieve your goals. Budgeting is crucial for saving money because it allows you to take control of your finances. Identify unnecessary expenses and focus on fulfilling your financial objectives. 7. Wandering into a monetary wilderness. Education is crucial to building a successful future. I'm not talking about college degrees here. Instead, my focus is on educating ourselves about the financial sector. Financial education will help you learn about financial obligations. Number 15. Ignoring the cracks in the foundation of your finances. Your household expenses may cost you more than you think. It is one of the things most people ignore because they feel the money spent on it is negligible. However, these expenses, such as energy use, water, and other expenses, can increase your monthly bills. It would help if you tried to cut down on these bills as much as possible because over time they will seriously threaten your financial objectives. Breaking these habits takes effort, but it is possible to make crucial financial improvements. If you like this video, you can also find out more about how you can get a new product.